A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. He'll drop to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
13-yard line.
Come on, set.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop it at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone.
8 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 2.
Now
he'll tuck this and run. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. He'll try to pick it up himself. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They were so close, that close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And Brian Dable, with his background on offense, he's got a call ready, and they are going to go for it on 4th down. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Throwing his dart. Now they go screen. It's complete. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Partner, if you want more kills, I think we saw how you get them. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Here's Dart. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Here's second and 3. Here's Dart. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground with a tight end. Down he goes at the 23. A pickup of 4. Second and 6. To the air, Dart. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now Dart. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Travis Hunter, a 16-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. speeding through, and he's got space. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Giants have regained the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
2 yards to go, second down. Hands it off out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
14 yards.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
At the 49-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got some space here.
4 yards.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Ball at the 33, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
To throw now, Dart.
33-yard line.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing his Dart. These guys running back out of the backfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is indeed good, and that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 17-10 score. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead. Home front. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Inside the 10. And they will finally get to it. But a great return has set them up first and goal at the 5. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. To throw is Dart. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Desperados take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception on the last drive proved costly. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here we go. Cut.
They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sapped on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Ready. Cut. Cut.
They'll look to throw here. And he is caught. Still going inside the 20. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Giants have moved out in front. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Desperados 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as his drive will start off the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. Here comes third and about a foot. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Here's Dart. That's to the left side. Taken in by Hunter. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Ready. 10 flat. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pass it to Hyatt on the out route. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
First down. First
Here we
and
go.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14.
17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Dart going to look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 29, here's second down and 3. They go play action with Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
To the air again, Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point. A good position to be in here, second and inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. From the gun, Dart. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McGee. And he will take it in for the touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Desperados have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Two-point conversion.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the... There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Giants are moving closer to a date now, the NFC Championship game, as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. To throw, Dart. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it pass across midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing, Dart. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Looking to throw, Dart. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Desperados are back within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
39. Desperados 31.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Hey, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Giants 46. Desperados 31.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is done. They will dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Desperados.
Here's Dart. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland. Well, time is certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
And you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by DJ Reed. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
19 more yards. That's another.
This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the RP. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Dart.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Throwing his Dart. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Open man is tipped in. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
And an Oakland 1st down.
To throw his Dart.
That's complete right around the 8. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Desperados get a bit closer.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Extra point.